Happy Friday the 13th and a Mercury retrograde, everyone. So I found myself in between clients in my office and I looked down at my cards and said, why don't I do a quick, how is your person of interest feeling toward you card pull? So what I'd like for you to do is choose one, two, or three. I pulled three cards here, and I'll tell you what your number that you chose means. But it would also be cool if you'd comment below whether you chose one, two, or three, just so I can see like what everybody chose and um, what's going on with you and kind of try to help you out in the future. So, card number one, if you chose one, your person of interest right now is being a little bit they're feeling a little bit bad about having been a little bit sneaky in the past. So we have this feeling of like, I hid who I really am from you, which when this comes up in my readings, it usually means that someone tried to present themselves as something other than what they were. Now it can be, almost like something a little bit innocent because it's someone who just wanted to look better for who they liked. They wanted to present themselves in their best light and overdid it a little. But it can go all the way to, to someone who has a partner and didn't tell you and they hid that part of their life from you. So the number one overarching thing for card one is your person of interest has been hiding something significant about themselves from you. So trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust your red flags. Oh, and also, I don't know how many times I can say this during Mercury retrograde, but don't text your ex. Okay, card two. I remember every detail of that day, which indicates if you chose card two, then your person of interest is remembering a time that you two communicated or spent together, a time when you shared energy, and they're remembering it fondly. And they go over this memory quite often in their heads. So yes, they probably are thinking of you as much as you are thinking of them, but they might not be reaching out. There's usually a feeling of reticence toward moving forward when this comes up. Usually we don't have to, in a reading, I don't have to tell somebody, oh, your person is remembering every detail of that day, unless there's trouble in the current sense, in the present sense, in their relationship. So I can tell you the person you're thinking about a lot, it remembers very fondly a time that you shared energy or spent together or communicated, and they go over it often. So, card three, if you chose card three, you've got a real stubborn one on your hands. It might even be like a Taurus. We've got someone who really sticks their feet in the mud and doesn't like to move. I don't react when people mention you. So this is somebody who's trying to pretend to others that they don't like you, that like they used to, that things aren't like that between the two of you. So they're either trying to hide your current relationship or they're trying to pretend if you broke up, they're trying to pretend that you never meant anything to them, even though obviously you did. There's this feeling underneath that of they don't react when people mention you, but their insides, are gooey over you and they're hurting if they lost you or they're crushing on you. So it's a secret kind of feeling from your person of interest on card three. Secret, secret. So two of the cards that came up here today are very much about secrets. Card one and card three, you guys have persons of interest with a secret. Now, if you chose card two, that's someone who is thinking of you fondly and remembering the past and just keeping you in their hearts and in their thoughts and in their minds. Okay? So I cannot stress this enough until at least 323, because 320 is technically the end of this Mercury retrograde we're in, but 323 is really kind of when we start to come out of the shadow. Don't text your ex. Okay? Don't do it. And if you do, my Venmo's in the comments. I have some availability coming up. So I love you. Please stay tuned. I'm going to do some Reiki videos on here too, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And I appreciate anybody who interacts with me or gives attention here and who cares about Soul Unfold.